Hey guys, before this video starts, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you are not subscribed to my channel in your first ever video watching me, if you're not interested in any of this stuff I'm talking about in the beginning, you can go ahead and skip ahead to the timestamp on screen now, and in the description box you can also click it there. But I would highly advise against that. It's a great episode, and I ask for your guys' feedback, and I get to show you guys some love. But yeah. Hope you enjoy the episode. Roll the intro. Hello, my C-Luvilies. How are you beautiful? Oh, you beautiful people doing today? I am very excited. I'm starting to feel relieved. It hasn't hit me yet. Like 20 minutes ago, I was taking my midterm. I am done with it for now. I got my final in like a month, so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the moment for now. What I'm doing right now is just crafting up some of this, and yeah. But that math class, guys, I'm telling you, I hate that more than magma cubes, and I hate it more than mushrooms combined by 100-fold. So there's about 6 double chests full of gold, so I'm gonna fill this up real quick and let you guys see how much gold we are currently sitting at. Now guys, if you are getting annoyed of me doing gold updates to let you guys know how much gold we have, I can stop doing these, by the way, because I do feel like we have done this quite a few times. But we've been on that quest for that double chest, guys, and I wanted to make sure you guys know that. But if you don't want me to do that, let it be known in the comment section. Now, I want to say this real quick. These chests now no longer have any zombie flesh, which is great. I threw it all away by just chunking everything back into the hoppers, and then they eventually got dispensed into that lava way down below. So this now acts as a secondary gold chests area. So I can let this overflow, and it'll just run over here. And of course, it will get mixed up a little bit with these other items, but I do not care in the slightest. Having 30 chests for gold is good, or 29, I guess you could say, give or take. A few slots here and there. But yeah, it's just going to make my life a little bit easier, because it does take a little bit of time processing all of this gold. So let's go ahead and take a look. Are you guys ready to see what our update is at? This is what it's at. Check it out, guys. Look how close we are. And I've been using this, guys. Don't forget, I have been grabbing just stacks of gold blocks when I need it in here. So, well, that's kind of annoying. We were 3 nuggets away from having an extra block. Can we solve that? If I was to run back down here, would we have that last gold nugget? Oh, we got plenty. Wow. But yeah, I've done there's been a bit of a problem. And I've been neglecting it because of it taking a little bit of effort, but I think we just got to nip it in the butt. I think we're just going to do it right now. And here's the issue. I'm going to ask you guys to watch this Xbox record that moment. This is after like a 10-hour AFK session. And you guys try to think before I tell you what the solution is. So, roll the Xbox record that. Alright, so you've seen the Xbox record that footage. You saw the billions of magma cubes there. The little baby guys, man, they are quite annoying. Yeah, so what is the solution? Well, I will tell you what the solution is. There was also a few that were down here, where the tracks are. We're at the AFK spot, and the reason why is because of this room right here. And the reason why is because there's air blocks. There's spaces where they can spawn at. And so what will happen is, if they don't spawn on these half slabs right here, they spawn right here because of these air blocks that are nearby. So what I'm going to do here is just close this up, and we'll have just one straightaway all the way through. And now the other problem is that we're not getting far enough away for all those dudes to despawn. So what I've decided to do is that we are going to go all the way till we hit bedrock. So we're going to hit underneath the Wither skeleton farm. And yeah, so I'll let you guys know whenever this is done, and then we'll go over to the slime farm. Well, this poses an interesting question. Yeah, we were only off by like 20 blocks, and now we're at bedrock. Do I really need to make a turn? I don't have any normal rails on me either. I guess what I'm going to have to do is go a little bit this way, down the line, I guess. Try to get a little bit further away from the area. Aha! That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so we do have a confirmed magma cube. Let's see if we can bring him up a little bit higher. You are the problem. You are blocking my mob cap. So I want you to get as close as you can. And I want to see... No, don't be dumb. Come this way. There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is back him up all the way to, say, here. And then after that, I'm going to go try our new extension to our AFK track and see if this guy is still here when I get back. Well, the magma cube is no longer here. It actually climbed up the ladder because it was following me, and I figured it would. But, yeah, he went all the way up there. So whenever I do my next AFK, you know, probably, I might do it later tonight. I don't know, I might turn my Xbox off, give it a little bit of a break. But, yeah, I think we're set on that front now. And I think we're pretty much done doing these little, small projects on the gold farm to get it just running flawlessly. That really was the last issue now. Haven't had a problem with any of the minecarts in a while. I think I finally figured everything out with it. So, if you guys are getting sick of the little gold farm updates that I throw into these videos from time to time, just let me know. And I'll spend my time doing something else. But now it is time to go over to the slime farm, and I really wanted to talk about the last few videos I posted. So, I will see you guys over there. Well, it is the next day, and I decided to go to sleep. My brain was fried from that midterm. But we did get to test what we just did in the last cut, and no magma cubes. No magma cubes. So that means that we are getting far enough away, finally, and getting all of those magma cubes to despawn. So that is great. And we're already back up to 6 double chests full of gold. So, by the way, this is a very, very dangerous throw right here. I almost killed myself the other day, and so I've been taking my time now when I ender pearl down into here. I don't think I've ever showed this way on camera now that I think about it. As you can see, yeah, we're right here at Diamond Mines. So that's a nice little route I like to go now. And I also was thinking about this. When you're a small YouTuber, smaller than what we are currently, one of the things that you crave most is feedback. Oh look, is that a slime? That's a slime. One of the things you crave is feedback. And when you're a small YouTuber, you're just wanting anybody to comment. But now we are getting to a point where it is awesome. You guys blew me away in support. For the slime farm video was incredible. That was Exalted actually watched the video and was like, dude, you got a lot of comments. I had to press down to load more comments. And I was like, yeah, it took me by surprise. And then, of course, we made that video, the Will C-Luv Continue Making Videos video, and your guys' support on that was awesome. So, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been commenting and liking my videos. It has been it's been awesome. You guys are awesome. And one of the awesome things with this is, now that we're getting to a point, is how helpful you guys are with your comments. And I had about 4 or 5 people send me this design. And guys, you are the real MVPs. This thing works amazing. Oh, there it is. See? Look at that. Look at that. No running clock. There's no running clock for this. But whenever something comes in, it just gets shot out immediately. And that's what I wanted. That was the exact design that I wanted. Something that would not run on a clock, and as soon as something was entered into it, it would just shoot it on out. So to everybody that sent me designs, because there were other designs that people sent as well, other than just the 4 or 5 people that sent me this one, I just want to like say thank you. And I like the way that one of you utilized the Facebook video and sent me a thing that way. Then another person sent me a Twitter video. Then another person sent me a Twitter picture. And yes, so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that helped out with this. And I actually have, because this was such a success with you guys helping me out. There's also been comments recently that's like, hey, I don't know if you know this little function in Minecraft, etc., etc. And I'm like, oh, I did not know that. And so I plan on using some of that knowledge in the future. But yeah, guys, as you can see, this is running flawlessly now. There's 0 hiccups. Look at all that slime coming in. That's a lot of slime. It's a little too much slime. Let's take a look over here. It would be from this one. I guess it's just very active right now. What's that? Why is he not dying? Do we have a problem? Let's push him in like that and see if there's a dead spot that I didn't. Yep, look at that. Okay. Tell you what, let me go get some ice real quick and fix this. I'm happy that we spotted this. Okay. All I had to do was just throw down a block and remove it, and it all fixed. I didn't even have to put down any ice, so that's great. But hopefully there's no other problems like that around here. And guys, I panicked hard the other day in this world. I loaded up this world and it was crashing on me every 15 seconds and I was stuck in an endless loop. The only way I could fix it was by going into peaceful mode. And my Minecraft, if I'm down... Oh gosh, no. What is going on? Pearl. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. No need to worry. No need to freak out. We're good. But yeah, my world was crashing every 15 seconds. And now if I'm in this area too long, my world will probably crash like once an hour, once every 2 hours. I mean, we really are pushing the Xbox version to the limit with all of our farms and everything that we got going on. And I really need to start focusing in a little bit more on the lag in this area. But I just realized something. I meant to use this as a grand reveal. And when we were talking, I think I ran straight through here. And you guys are probably like, what? Wait, go back. Well, here we are. We are back. Now, I went to a website, and I might go over that here in a little bit, the website that I use, because it can just generate domes for you, and then you just place the blocks, and it was amazing. And I have learned that many YouTubers must have used the same thing, because I would look at other ones, and with like very similar shapes, and it would be like the exact same thing. We had almost the exact same thing, just a little bit wider in some areas and stuff like that. But it's the same shape, and I would highly recommend it to you. So, yeah, you know what? In a little bit, I will go over that website. I'm not prepared at the moment to do a little bit of an editing thing for you guys, like I did last episode with the slime chunk finder. So here's the problem. My whole video today was going to be me redoing this and making this beautiful. Now there's a part of me that actually likes the way it looks right now. Now the way I built it whenever I was doing it is I started off with like the first 4 just cobblestone, so then we could kind of have like a wall, and then after that where the first dirt layer is, I would just switch layers and I would go all the way across, and then I would move up to the next layer and I would do cobblestone, and then the next layer dirt, etc., 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 until we're all the way at the top. And we're actually going to go into creative mode in a minute and look at 2 different designs that I did. I guess technically this could be design number 1. I don't know. I've been struggling with this design. I've been struggling very much. And so I wanted your guys' feedback before I pursued onwards. Since you guys have been so helpful lately, I figured I would again ask you guys for your opinion before we push too hard on this. And yeah, so let me go into my 2 different creative test worlds and let you guys see what I've been doing. You know, guys, it is funny. I was just kind of scrolling through looking at all of the duplications I have of this world and all the different tests that we've done. And I have about 9, I think, as of right now. I think I have 9 little worlds. I am constantly testing stuff and trying to make this world as best as it can be. But let us take a look at design number 1. So let's come on in. And let's see if we can't give you guys that grand reveal. Hey, now this is a little bit quirky. I know that. It's very quirky. Now this is a bit of it was inspired by an old BOO and Etho build way back in the day on the Minecraft server, and I was like, oh, I'm willing to play a little bit with the hardened stained clay. And so this was kind of my attempt at it. And I don't know what I think about it. Now obviously I didn't do all of it because we can kind of get a feel. Like look right here, this is almost, other than like right there, this is pretty much what it would kind of feel like if we were just kind of walking around and stuff like that. And yeah, this was, I don't know, it's very difficult trying to make a dome look nice whenever, because most domes I feel like are glass. And so when you actually have to pretty it up, it's kind of difficult to do. So it's been an interesting challenge that I've enjoyed, but I wanted to let you guys get a look at this. Of course, this has no function yet, door-wise, but I wanted to make sure we could get a good feel and look at everything. So, yes, this is a little bit of a design that I've done. And so this one, if you want this one, this will be, I guess, design 2. Okay, the first one that we just did, this is design 1. So let me load up the other world and let you guys get a feel for an abandoned mineshaft type of feel. Okay, I am now in the second world, and I guess this has kind of turned into a planning episode. And I think it's important that I sprinkle in these episodes from time to time, so you guys see what I do, like, for hours and hours off camera. But here we go. This is design number 2. Now, as you can see, that this gives us a different feel. Now, I wanted to have an abandoned mineshaft feel, but I couldn't ever really work in some stone throughout the build. So this would be design number 3 if you guys are wanting this. And yeah, it's weird. It's amazing what you can do with different spaces. Like, these are 2 vastly different styles, I feel like. Well, I guess we still have wood as one of the primary blocks, but other than that, yeah. Well, and the glowstone too. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I think this one would be relatively easy for me to make as well in our world. And yeah, I've done a little bit different stuff up at the top. So yes, so those are your 3 options. Now, if you're wanting to do something like this as well, in a little bit, I guess I'll try to do another little comparison with the little website, kind of like I did yesterday or last episode with the Slime Finder website app. But there is something else I would like to discuss with you guys. I know there's just so much planning in this episode, but we got a lot of good stuff coming. And I think my main concern with this room, actually, is going to be the floor. Like, how do we make the floor? And this is a good little look for you guys that are kind of wanting to get an idea. You can kind of count the blocks out. Maybe just a simple... I don't know. I don't know. Stone slab floor, something simple, but I want to have lighting. I don't want to have all these torches everywhere, and that poses as a problem. And I don't really want to build like a fountain or anything in the middle, because I did play with that. I destroyed it though, down here, because it just kind of took away from the room. Like, we want to feel like we are just a small thing in this just massive room, and I really like that feel. So I don't really want to have too many things just out and around in the middle to take away from that feel. But let's take a look over here real quick. Okay, let's do a retake. I've just realized I've been rambling for a long time, and when I edited everything up, it was over 30 minutes of me rambling, and that does not make for a great episode. But I do want to tell you guys this real quick. This is stuff that you guys never see. This is stuff that you guys never see. This is all what I do behind the scenes, and I wanted to have it at least one episode where you guys are seeing the planning phase of all these massive projects. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. All right? Minute, 2 minutes max. That's my goal. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to create a mining storage room that it auto sorts, and whenever we're out mining, it will have a track that comes into the storage room and then filters everything into the correct chest except for 2 items. And those 2 items are the iron ore and gold ore. Now, I think this is everything that we get from mining. And I have taken into account andesite and granite. And whenever we expand our world about 40 blocks this way, we'll be able to start getting some granite and andesite. I think that's how you say it. So if there's anything I'm missing, guys, feel free to comment that down below. So yeah, I have to figure out how many chests we will need for each type. As of right now, I have 31 chests full of cobblestone. So maybe we'll have like 75 of that, 25 smooth stone, dirt 25, gravel 15, and then 1 chest, double chest for each of these types right here. So feel free to comment how many you think I should have. Now, gold, iron ore. Okay. Now we're gonna want to have it come from this room. This is where our storage room is going to be, and I want it to transfer over into our enchanting massive auto smeltery room, and I want it to auto smelt. But I do not want it to go immediately back into the storage room whenever it's done. Instead, I want to pick up the iron and gold ore for the ingots for myself, so I get the XP, and then we'll put it into a chest that will then go back over here and get it smelted again. Yes. So that is the main design for those 3 things. So we got a massive storage room, and wherever we're mining, we want a track that comes to it, and we can just dump stuff out, and it will go over here. And then the minecart will go back to wherever I'm currently mining, and we want to have smeltery. So here is how I keep notes in these worlds. So I want to be able to put everything I want into a chest, and it'll be all sorted. The minecart we just talked about. I want a track to my lava pool area. That's something I don't know if I've ever shown you guys. And that's where I go get my lava. I want a different type of door whenever we are going out into where we mine. So spiral door. We talked about that. Special chest for me, Achilles, Exalted, and J-Dog. Enchanting room, melon farm. Done. Okay. Did I get everything I wanted to say? I think so. So let's go back into our world. I think that's enough talking for today. We've planned enough. So let me know if you guys liked me kind of going. We talked a lot today. We talked a lot so far with the planning. But if you guys aren't a fan of these type of episodes sprinkled in from time to time, then I won't do it, because these are kind of an easy episode for me to make, and it's kind of a nice break instead of having to do massive 50-hour projects every other episode. So, all right, I got an idea. I think I know what we can do for the rest of the episode. Well, I just finished editing everything, and I almost scrapped all of that footage. Still, I was going to go back all the way to the 7-minute mark before we went down to the slime farm and just destroy all of that footage and start over and do this instead. But I got to know what your guys' reaction is with it, so I know for future episodes. So I'm keeping it in, and hopefully the next 18 to 20 minutes will be great progress-making footage. So we are here now at the Wither Skeleton Farm. I love this tunnel. One of the things I really love most in this world, and we don't get to see it very often, but there's a lot of stuff that we need to do here at the Wither Skeleton Farm. First of all, we have this death door right here. As you can see, as soon as we are pulled off this minecart, we just get ambushed immediately. And that's not good. That's not good at all. We got guys just camping us, trying to get us to get owned. And I don't have a looting sword on me right now, and I need to go get one of those. But man, me with all of these storage rooms. Aye, friend, you startled me. I'm not gonna lie, you got me there. I I want to create a stable for some of the horses. I would like to create a door right here, and maybe a storage room that automatically sorts everything. I know. There's so many storage rooms that I feel like I just need to make here in this world, and it is dark again. So I don't know what all we're going to get to, but I know those are the 3 things that we need. Oh, and a quad beacon. A quad beacon is in desperate need. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started on stuff. Well, I have created a copy of our world. We are now in a creative test world. And yes, I was doing some research. I was trying to figure some stuff out. And I decided first to do the beacon placements. Figured that would be the easiest. So let's take a look. Now, as you can see, I have about 50 blocks going around from everywhere. And I was trying to set it all up. So how many beacons I would need. I would probably need maybe like 4 quad beacons to reach everything that I would like it to. But that's okay, because we don't have to worry about that right now. And here is the reason why. If we drop on down into here, you can see that we have a beacon. This works out nicely. And I was really hoping it would work, and I made some assumptions. And the assumption was if there has a clear line of sight to bedrock, it will act as sky. What I didn't realize is people used the little nether, or not the breaking the nether wall with the bedrock glitch with the wood. Now you can make a tree grow upside down. And yeah, we can't do that yet until the next update when we get the dark oak wood. So as you can see, yeah, there's nothing above this. Like, I could break this bedrock if I wanted. And yeah, that is unfortunate that we can't do that yet. Now, if we wanted to go on top, we easily could. If I can just grab an ender pearl. Because one of my biggest complaints, and if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know. Yeah, as you can see, I've done a few tests already up here. And I was trying to see if it would work with jungle trees. It does not, unfortunately. And my biggest complaint with the Xbox is the fact... Now look at that. Look at these little mushrooms spawning up here. But yeah, my biggest complaint is the fact that we cannot have mobs spawn up here. Like, if I lay down just a long path of blocks up here, and I left and I was out of range where mobs could spawn on it, they never would. That's been my biggest complaint with the Xbox on Minecraft. And I'd really like them to change that, because gold farms on the PC is so much easier than it is here. And I would be more than happy to make ourselves a 3rd gold farm. I would do it in a heartbeat, and it would be fun. I'm actually going to be messing with a few designs in a new update for possibly even a 3.0 on the gold farm. Oh wow, we spawned all the way over here. Check that out. But yeah, so we can't do beacons yet in the nether, but that's okay. I've made some other progress, but I have to go do something in real life now, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I'm going to do my best whenever I get back if I feel up to it. It'll make sense. Just give me a moment. Well, I hope you guys got a kick out of that. I found that to be pretty funny, and I will explain everything that went with that little surgery, or procedure, if you will, of mine. Don't know which one it is, but it's great. Obviously, you can hear me speaking now. It's about 4 days later. Still a bit sore, but we have made some massive, massive progress. So, first of all, let's see if we can... Yes, look at that. No damage as we go through. We got glass, and we got a half slab right there. So absolutely 0 damage. Now, what I'm worried about doing, since this is my first time, and I have a fire resistance potion on me, is how I jump out. If I'm going to fall... Okay, so yeah, you can jump off to the left of the horse. I got to make sure that he is all the way in there. So we have some stables now. We have about 3. I think that will be good enough here for our world. In the meantime, I mean, worst comes to worst, we can always expand that way. But yeah, so this is great. I'm very, very excited to have these little stables right here. I think it looks awesome. And by the way, if you're wondering, it's a half slab up, and then 2 blocks, and then on that next one, just like that. And you are good to go. Now, we have this door that I have installed, and I'm very pleased with this door, and because this door, I wanted to have like a decontamination feel. Like, you know, like in those airlocks and movies and stuff, there's normally 2 doors, and then you sit in between them, and you get decontaminated or whatever. I wanted that effect, kind of, but only with 1 door. I didn't want to make two doors. So I have a glass so we can see all the mobs that we're about to fight, and as you can see, yeah, I don't have night vision potion on me. I apologize, guys, but just to show you real quick. Oh, how awesome. Oh, let's close that. Let's just do that real quick. 2 of them got through. No, don't you wither me. And right there, stop us out. I'm about to die. Where's my armor? How long am I withered for? Okay, we're good. We're golden. Crisis averted. But yeah, so I've been rocking armor a lot lately. So this will be nice. I love this. I think this is great. And sorry if I do sound a little bit different. I'm struggling to speak right now after all that. I haven't completely healed yet. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else I should show you guys. Well, there is that lever right there. Does it do anything though? Is it worth showing? Nah. I think we're okay on that. But yeah, so that's about all the progress I've made in 4 days. I know that's not a lot, right? Actually, there was this one thing I wanted to show you guys real quick. Hold on, let me run back. It has to do with the horse stables, okay? So, another cool function with the horse stables is that whenever you, there's nothing with the horse stables. You've been shenanigans. Welcome to our secret Wither Skeleton automated storage room. I hope you guys got fooled with that. So, typically, if I wanted to, I could have opened up the door with this lever. But now that is overridden by this one in here. So, I'll never get trapped in here. That's the great thing about that. So, but yeah, guys, check it out. This took quite a bit of work to do. But hey, I couldn't speak really for a couple days, and I decided to do a very, well, that's not the word I want to choose. I did a lot of work. I did a lot. And I'm very pleased with the results. So, let's see. I had a little test that I wanted to do. So, right here, I had a little bit of issues framing each of these item frames. And so, to the left is the coal. To the left is the bone. To the left is the gold. To the right is the magma cube. To the right is the blaze rod. To the right is the glowstone. And then the arrows are actually this one right here. I just couldn't really find a place for it that looks good. And this is kind of just a personal chest. And all of my glass bottles are kind of designated for this. Because I go through quite a bit of potions when we're doing wither skeleton farming. And yeah, so you're probably wondering, well, C-Luv, where do you, where's the input chest? Where do you put that so everything gets automatically sorted? Well, if we come right here, I have a stair. And the cool thing with the stairs, if we look up, haha, secret chest. So, let's see, okay, this is what we'll do. We're going to do, we'll throw this in first. Okay, I gotta do this quick. Go. And then pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow. Okay, that's everything. Run over here real quick. So because we get a ton of garbage stuff. Now, let's pretend those are swords that we get from random mobs or just any junk items that we get, zombie flesh, all of it will go by everything, and then it will just get dispensed out below into the lava. Now, I love this enchanting table. Oh, one of them survived right there. Good for that little ender pearl. And there's a magma cube right above us, and you are so annoying. Can I punch you? Can I harm you? I cannot. That is unfortunate. And this was quite a bit of effort that I had to do here. The main thing I did was I built this in a creative test world first. Always do that first whenever you're doing complicated designs. And then I built a huge cobblestone box whenever I was in this world, whenever I got here. That was the first thing I did. If you remember the first time I did the gold farm video, if you go back and watch, you'll remember what it's like to build that cobblestone box around with all the gas and everything bothering you. Quite a bit of repair on the windows over on that side took place, but that's alright. It has all been patched up. And yeah, this is our wither storage room. So let's see if everything worked out. And yeah, if you go into the side chest, that does not bother me in the slightest. A few bones there, a few bones there. 7 there. Is any above? Nope. Should be 2 in this one. Yes. 55 with an extra on the side. 21 glowstone with a glowstone on the side. And 27 arrows, nothing there. And the 13 glass bottles are right there. Perfect. And so this is kind of just some of my repair and potions chests for now. And we got a lot of storage to mess around with. And I think this is perfect. These are pretty much all the materials that I get and I need. And I know I can craft these up into blocks. And that is okay with me having this much room for that, because sometimes you just don't want to craft everything. It takes a little bit of time whenever you have a ton of stuff to craft. We've learned that with that gold farm. So this room is pretty much complete. And I'll try to let you guys get a view in a second. Let's see. Can we grab... Let's grab this real quick so you guys can see better. And let's just mosey out for a moment into... Yeah, so this is the second door, by the way. I kind of just glossed over this. It's pretty much what happens is the blocks get removed, and I have this right here powering that little light. And that's the only reason why that is there. And we just go like that. And you can see that one rail pop out. I'll do it one more time just in case you missed it. Alright. Alright, hopefully you saw it then. It's very simple. Very simple, I loved it. So, we got the door I've always wanted. I've been wanting to implement that in my world for over a year now. I've seen it everywhere. And yeah, let's get a look at the protection, I should say, of all the good stuff, all the redstone that I had to use. I don't have any arrows on me, which is fine. No weatherhead. And I do have fire resist potion, so blaze rods will not harm me. Oh, that is just so much badness. Okay. Okay, this is bad. This is not good. There we go. Everything is so much easier when you have a horse. Okay, if you take a look, let's get some food in us real quick. If you look to the left of the screen and ignore all of the mobs that are trying to harm me, you can see that we have a crazy looking room right there. Yeah, it's not perfect, all the blocks, but I don't care. You have to remember, I was having to fight off ghasts and stuff like that, and whenever you're building with glass and stuff like that, you can only do so much in making it perfect. So, you know, looks like we got a glitched block up there. So I guess we will end this episode because there's one thing I need. We need a few witherheads for decoration. That's what we need. So we'll do one time lapse of me riding around on the horse, duking it out with these guys. And yeah, I'll try to fill up. We did get a head. We did get one. Oh, I bet you some of y'all already commented down below. C-Luv, you missed the witherhead. Well, let's see real quick. If we come back over here, eat some chicken. I want to put 2 right here and here. So yeah. Oh yeah, that would look so sick if we get 1 more right there. Oh, that would look awesome. I love it. Yeah, so the only thing we have really left now with this Wither Skeleton farm is our little stalls where we can heal up quickly. You know, I can just press a button, it'll splash us with fire resistance, or me and the horse, or some potion of healing, and we need a lot of trash cans around the place. That's what we really need to do, because there's nothing more annoying than getting all of these junk swords. In fact, I want to see this sword go away. I want to see it get shot to its death. Come on. So anticlimactic. There it is. Get owned. But yeah. Alright. Cue the time lapse. Now, I have never talked over a time lapse before, but since we're already 40 minutes in, and I don't want it to run too much longer, I thought I would tell you my dentist story. So I had nothing wrong with my mouth. Teeth are great, gums are great, all that good stuff. But in regards to the gums, I had a kind of a gummy smile. I had thick gums, so my dentist offered to scrape them down and make them not as thick. And the reason why I'm telling this story is because I know a lot of people are afraid of the dentist, and I'm hoping that this will help you guys that struggle and are afraid of the dentist. So pretty much he numbed me in my lip, and I could hardly feel anything. The initial shot, it was like somebody pinching me, like going into my gums for the numbing. It wasn't bad at all. Like the 3 utensils they used was a straight blade, a curved blade, and like a saw. And it took about an hour. There's like 6 hands in my mouth at all time, people helping out. And the lady could always tell like if I could feel something, and so she'd be like, hey, numb that spot real quick for him. And it went great. All you could feel was like there's some pressure on you. So I hope you guys that are afraid of the dentist, this eases you a little bit. Like there was all types of crazy stuff happening with me, and it went great. I didn't feel anything. The only thing was the next day and then later on that day, it's been a little sore. So I go back and I see him in a few days. I don't know if I have to do anything else. I think there's 2 more visits that I have to make. So yeah, thought you guys would enjoy that little story, and I need to stop talking because I'm still healing, and talking right now kind of bothers me a little bit, but we are great. Everything went awesome, and yeah, let's do the outro. So after 25 minutes, I got 3 wither skeleton heads. Not my best, but if you include that, and 4 in 25 minutes, that's not too bad. I will take that. And let's see, I forgot to show off in here. Crafting table, anvil, and of course that. And there's my beautiful ender chest. But guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. Let's see, let's just dump all this stuff out real quick. Perfect. Yeah, if you can, please leave a like. This was a weird episode. This is probably the weirdest episode I have ever had. Oh, we can go over here and watch. Oh no. Oh, we missed it. Dang it. But yeah, by far the weirdest episode I've ever had. I feel like we were all over the place. I had mouth surgery, and I rambled on in the planning phase and all that good stuff. But I hope you did enjoy it, and please leave your opinions down below, because I kind of wish I could have broken this up into 2 different episodes. We would have had a planning episode, and then this episode would have been a little bit more in depth, a little bit more breaks and stuff throughout this build. But yeah, straw poll down in the description. Hopefully I don't forget. If it's not there, please remind me in the comments. And you can choose from what it looks like now, design number 2, and design number 3. So yes, guys, I love you all. You are awesome. Thank you for sticking out if you have stayed this long. And you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Deuces.